Pablo Gobble and the Two Grumpy Elephants by Patricia Ararat. Once upon a time, there was a charming boy called Pablo Gobble. He was on the way to see his friend Millie Miller when he decided to take a short cut through green to woods. It wasn't long before Pablo got lost. He looked around, but all he could see were trees. Nervously, he felt into his bag for his favorite toy, Spike. But Spike nowhere to be found. Paul began to panic, and he felt sure he had packed Spike. To make matters worse, he was starting to feel hungry. Unexpectedly, he saw a grumpy elephant dressed in a black bowler hat disappearing into the trees. How odd, thought Paulo. For the want of anything better to do, he decided to follow the peculiar dressed elephant. Perhaps it could tell him the way out of the forest. Eventually, Pablo reached a clearing. In the clearing were three houses, one made from pumpkins, one made from sweets, and one made from cakes. Pablo could feel his tummy rumbling. Looking at the houses did nothing to ease his hunger. Hello, he called. Is anybody there? Nobody replied. Pablo looked at the roof of the closet house and wondered if it would be rude to eat somebody else's chimney. Obviously, it would be impolite to eat a whole house, but perhaps it will be considered acceptable to nibble the odd fixture or lick the odd fitting in a time of need. A cackle broke through the air, giving a Pablo fright. A witch jumped in the spade in front of the houses. She was carrying a cage. In the cage was a Spike. Spike! Shouted Paulo. He turned into the witch. That's my toy! The witch just shrunk. Give Spike back! Cried Paulo. Not on your Nellies, said the witch. At least let Spike out of the cage. Before she could reply, two grumpy elephants rushed in from a footpath on the other side of the clearing. Pablo recognized one of them, the one in the black bowler hat that he seen earlier. The witch seemed to recognize him too. Hello, big elephant, said the witch. Good morning. The elephant enticed Spike. Who is this? That's Spike, explained the witch. Oh, Spike will look lovely in my house. Give it to me, demanded the elephant. The witch shook her head. Spike is staying with me. Excuse me, Pablo interrupted. Spike lives with me, and not in a cage. Big Elephant ignored him. Is there nothing you will trade? He asked the witch. The witch thought for a moment, and then said, I do like to be entertained. I will realize him to anybody who can eat a whole front door. Big Elephant looked at the house made from cakes and said, No problem. I could eat an entire house made from cakes if I want to. That's nothing, said the next elephant. I could eat two houses. There's no need to show off, said the witch. Just eat one front door and I will let you have Spike. Pablo watched, feeling very worried. He didn't want to wish to give Spike to Big Elephant. He didn't think Spike would like living with a grumpy elephant, away from his house and all his other toys. The other one elephants watched all while Big Elephant put on his bib and withdrew a knife and fork from his pocket. "I will eat this whole house," said the big elephant. "Just you watch." Big Elephant pulled off a corner of the front door of the house made from sweets. He gulped it down smiling and went back for more and more and more. Eventually, Big Elephant started to get bigger, just a little bit bigger at the first. But after a few more forkfuls of sweets, he grew to the size of a large snowball, and he was every bit as round. I don't feel too good," said Big Elephant. Suddenly he started to roll, and he'd grown so round that he could be longer balanced. "Help!" he cried as he rolled off down on a slope into the forest. Big Elephant never finished eating the front door made from sweets, and Spy remained trapped in the witch's cage. Average Elephant stepped up and approached the house made from cakes. "I will eat this whole house," said Average Elephant. "Just watch." Average Elephant pulled off a corner of the front door of the house made from cakes. She gulped it down smiling and went back for more and more and more. After a while, Average Elephant started to look a little queasy. She grew greener and greener. A woodcutter walking into the clearing. "What is this bush doing here?" he asked. "I am not a bush, I am an elephant," said Average Elephant. "It talks!" exclaimed the woodcutter. "Those talking bushes are the worst kind. I would better take it away before somebody gets hurt." "No way!" cried Average Elephant, as the woodcutter picked her up. But the woodcutter ignored her cries and carried the elephant away under his arm. Average Elephant never finished eating front door made from cakes, and Spy remained trapped in the witch's cake. "That's it," said the witch. "I win. I get to keep Spike." "Not so fast," said Pablo. "There is still one front door to go. The front door of the house made from pumpkins. And I haven't had a turn yet." "I don't have to give you a turn," laughed the witch. "My game, my rules." The woodcutter voice carried through the forest. "I think you should give him a chance. It's only fair." "Fine," said the witch. "But you saw what happened to the elephant. He won't last long." "I will right back," said Pablo. "What?" said the witch. "Where is your sense of patience? I thought you wanted Spike back." Pablo ignored the witch and gathered a hefty pile of sticks. He came back to the clearing and started a small campfire. Carefully, he broke off a piece of the door of the house made from pumpkins and tossed it in over the fire. Once it had cooked and cooled just a little, he took a bite. He quickly devoured the whole piece. Pablo sat down on a nearby log. "You failed," cackled the witch. "You were supposed to eat the whole door." "I haven't finished it," explained Pablo. "I'm just waiting for my food to go down." When Pablo's food had digested, he broke off another piece of the door made from pumpkins. Once more he toasted his food over the fire and waited for it to cool just a little. He ate it at a leisure pace, pace when waiting for it to digest. Eventually, after several sittings, Pablo was down to the final piece of the dough made from pumpkins. Carefully he toasted it and allowed it to cool just a little. He finished his final course. Pablo had eaten the entire front door of the house made from pumpkins. The witch stamped her foot angrily. You must have tricked me, she said. I don't reward cheating. I don't think so, said a voice. It was the woodcutter. He walked back into the clearing, carrying his eggs. This little boy won fair and square. Now hand over a spike, or I will chop your broomstick in half. The witch looked horrified. She grabbed her broomstick and placed it behind her. Then, hoofing, she opened the door of the cave. Pablo hurried over and grabbed the spike, checking this his favorite toy was all right. Fortunately, Spike was unharmed. Pablo thanked the woodcutter, grabbed a quick souvenir, and hurried on to meet Milly. It was starting to get dark. I was so worried, cried Milly. You are very late. As Pablo described his day, he could tell that Milly didn't believe him. So he grabbed a napkin from his pocket. What is that? asked Milly. Pablo unwrapped a doorknob made from sweets. Put in, he said. Milly almost fell off her chair. The end.